Seers, come forth. Now, before you leave, repeat the rules of the gift.
The gift must always transmogrify in a special suitcase.
We must always accompany the gift, even in hostile circumstances.
When the giftee has realized her full potential, the gift may be handed on in good grace. We will remain invisible to all but the possessor of the gift.
There are other rules. Study them. Accomplish your mission, and you will be rewarded with human form. Now be gone.
Did you hear all what?
Fail in your mission, and I will transmogrify you into cockroaches.
That dog can see us.
Don't be stupid, we're invisible.
I'm telling you, it can see us.
Yeah, I know. What can we do about it?
Are we going to rehearse or just stand around all day?
Edwina, you've got to loosen up.
If this band were any looser, their heads would fall off. We're never going to be ready for McLaren.
Who?
He's a famous music promoter, and he's coming to see me and the band.
Wow.
He wants to see if we're good enough for a tour.
Some of us are. The rest of us have a long way to go.
It was your own fault, Henry. You were dropped from the Blue Vipers. You wouldn't practice.
You wouldn't practice.
What? Is there an echo around here?
What?
What? It's Raph and Enzo. They're on my case too. The two invisible Fruit Loops, they seem to make a lot of sense. All I'm saying is maybe it's time for me to move on. Find a band that's up to my standard.
Oh, sure. But until the Philharmonic Orchestra has a place for a saxophone player with a big head, maybe you should stick with the Blue Vipers. Go in there and beg if you have to.
Hey, Henry.
Hi, Eric. Guys?
Here to learn something?
Yeah, to learn what not to do. You've already got that down to a fine art.
Come on, you jerks. Haven't got all day.
Sorry, Edwina. There's been a vote, and it was unanimous. Henry, you want a jam?
You can't do that to me. What about my contract?
2 weeks is up. It just didn't work out. How about it, Henry? You want your spot back?
I'm thinking about it. Henry! I've thought about it. Let's jam.
Bad, not bad at all.
Loose as a goose and flaming into the sun. You guys are as good as they're all saying.
Mr. McLaren?
Tyrone, promotions and musical tours. The universe is too small, infinity is just around the corner, and this is Miss Bird.
Dolly.
Don't stop. I need your music. How about another one? You got that loving feeling. Come on, share it with me.
Sure, what would you like to hear?
Something mellow with a touch of the deep south, and I don't mean Antarctica. You on the sax.
Henry Elgin.
Take a break on this one.
Is it crazy?
At last, a professional on the scene. Mr. McLaren, perhaps you'd like me to...
Hey, guys, go, go, go. We stop any longer, we're gonna have cobwebs growing. I'd like a word. Outside. Henry, I'll be honest. You are a god. You are it.
Gee, thanks, Mr. McLaren.
Tyrone, the soon-to-be great future heavyweight music champion of the world.
I like this dude's style.
Tell us more, Mr. Tyrant.
Tyrone,
Yes, Henry?
what? Oh, I mean, are you offering me a contract?
I most certainly am.
Oh, Henry, you play so beautifully. I've still got goosebumps.
Here, 2 copies. Get your parents to sign, and we're in orbit. We're at the Rose and Crown. Get the signed contracts to me tomorrow.
Tomorrow? Oh, I don't know. Dad likes to think about...
Tyrone, you did promise to get back to that violinist in North.
Oh, drat. I'll be honest, Henry, I'd rather have you. But the clock's ticking. Get those contracts to me, and you are it. Otherwise, I'm frying, and you're crying. So let's get flying. Later, baby, because Elvis has left the building.
Why is he leaving? What did you say to him? Grow a brain, Henry. Would you buy a used car from that guy?
I didn't know he sold cars.
I would. I want a nice red one just like his.
Jess, he's gonna make me a star.
Yeah, in walks this guy and bang, instant stardom.
I'm good enough.
And what about school? You go along with this thing, if it is for real, and your education goes out the window.
Have you been taking parent pills? Because that's what you sound like.
And what about the band? Are you just gonna desert them?
They'd realise it's the chance of a lifetime. They'd let me take it.
This contract thing, what is it?
Contract's just an agreement that you'll do what you say you will. No big deal.
It is a big deal. There's lawyers and accountants and police. You can go to jail if you break a contract.
I've had it with you. This should be the best day of my life, and you're trying to ruin it.
Well, I've had it with you. If your head was any bigger, they'd think it was another planet.
Let her go. She's just jealous of our wonderful success.
How does he expect us to eat at a time like this? We've been discovered and he won't sign.
I'm not hungry.
I said I'd look at the contract tomorrow.
I have to get the contract to Tyrone by tomorrow.
Tyrone, what sort of name is that?
Henry, if he really thinks you're that good, he'll wait.
Obviously, you don't.
No, I mean, yes, I think you're very good, but...
It's too short notice for such a big decision. We have to look at all the options. School.
Rich people don't need it.
Stable home life.
Oh, when's that gonna start?
Other opportunities.
He's got a point there, Henry.
Oh, you stay out of it.
This is the opportunity. It's got flashing lights and whistles.
You're gonna need a manager. How about 30%?
In your dreams, deadhead. Dad, all you need is just one signature, and I'm set for life.
Okay. I'll look at it tonight, and I'll take a couple of days to think it over.
You're ruining my career!
And mine.
I hate it when you just step out on me like that.
I needed time to think.
What's there to think about? This is the whole reason we're here, to help Henry reach his full potential with the gift. End of story. Job complete. Success.
I'm not sure. It seems too easy. This contract thing sounds a lot like our book of rules, and you know how much trouble that is.
Will you look at the big picture here? This means our mission is complete. No more transmogrification. We become human. We can eat whatever we like.
No! The best thing we can do right now is to look into this contract thing before he signs.
You're a nincompoop. I'm gonna help Tyrone help Henry, and I don't need your help to do it.
What?
I'm nothing.
Somehow he must have known Tyrone was coming, so he pushed in and took my place.
And you're so much better than him.
Once Tyrone hears me, he'll drop Henry in a second.
All right, people, study hour is over. You've got an hour of free time before lights out.
And he's going to hear me, Philip.
On your tab, Mr. McLaren?
Go for it, son. There's plenty more where that came from.
Amazing. Where do you fit it?
Don't worry, Wart Raff doesn't know what he's missing out on.
And there's a little something for yourself. Now, the contract.
Break it to him gently. We don't want to scare him off.
My dad hasn't signed the contracts.
That was pretty gentle.
Wait! Dad just wants to think about it.
You have broken my heart, son, and I've got a big heart, so you've hurt me even more.
Oh, his heart's breaking. Don't let him die. Do something.
Just give me some more time.
I never had a son, you know? Okay, kid, one more chance. We're out of here first thing tomorrow. Get the signed contracts to us by this afternoon or no deal.
Thank you,
Mr. Tyrone. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks.
Contracts. Ah, contracts. I might get that other book, 101 Things to Do with a Dead Lawyer. That could be handy. Yes. Bit of a slippery subject, it seems.
She looked deep into his eyes, his deep eyes. No, too deeps.
Helen needs you to sign some checks.
Can't wait, I'm right in the middle of a new chapter.
Sure, they'll just cut off our power and our water, and then they'll kick us out of the house.
Good.
I'll just leave it here.
The waves crashed powerfully. She looked into his wind-tossed tidal pool eyes.
Give it up, Robert. It's compost. Start a worm farm, you'd make a fortune.
She staggered at the force of nature surging around her.
Staggered. It's a wonder she didn't throw up.
She revelled in his calm manliness in a storm that was their world. That was their world. That was them.
There's a lot of storms, Robert. Hope they've got umbrellas.
Always check the fine print. That's the tiny writing in the contract that's full of tricks. We haven't even checked the big print.
This isn't funny.
I agree. Not funny at all.
He signed! He signed! He signed! He signed!
Got the contracts, Tyrone.
Your father signed?
Of course he did. He wants what I want. What's best for Henry? We're gonna make a gift here. A gift to the world. World, I give you Henry. You gotta sign too.
Oh, yeah. Got a pen?
Right there, son. Right there.
Right there, right there, right there!
Get out of my light.
Kid's sounding like a star already.
Jeez, I'm having a bad zapping day.
No, Henry! Oh, what do you want, you lame brain?
Deal with you later. Please don't sign, Henry.
Don't listen to him, Henry. He's always trying to wreck everything.
I'm warning you, Henry.
The world can be yours, Henry. Climb a hill, and everything you see can be yours and beyond. Things you haven't even dreamed of.
Check the fine print! Check the fine print!
The fine print?
The fine...
The fine print, yes. Standard stuff. Legal mumbo jumbo. Just make sure everybody's all right. Do you want me to go over it with you?
Henry! Outside! Henry!
Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the one, the only Edwina, queen of the saxophone.
Wherever you go, there's always one.
Don't sign, Henry. Don't sign.
Ooh, I like her. It's kind of over-the-top desperation with slapstick.
Edwina, are you okay? I'm sorry. You've got cake all over you.
One for me and one for you.
Welcome to the club, kid.
Now, let's go see about your wardrobe.
Don't give up your day job.
Wow, you look so cool. You got the beat, I got the beat. Let's meet at the seat.
You're giving me a headache.
Chill.
Oh. Hey, babe.
You call me babe ever again, Henry Elgin, and I'll make you eat those sunglasses.
Present from Tyrone. Neat, eh? And this jacket.
Is that why you were at school this morning?
I don't need school.
Oh, I forgot. Tyrone's gonna make you into a big star.
Him and me both.
Oh, Oh, just wait.
She's got to learn to lighten up.
Well, I can't believe the kid's father actually signed.
Your bill, sir.
Greed never surprises me, Dolly. What do business people say?
Your check's in the mail.
And there's no such thing as a free lunch.
Or free coffee, sir. You haven't signed the chip.
That's what people want, Dolly. Something for nothing. Everything for nothing. Which is just as well for us.
Sir, if you could just sign, and I'll leave you.
Something for nothing. Thank you very much.
The good thing about you loving yourself is that no one else has to.
Oh, look, it's the girl from the cake. I can hardly recognize you without the icing.
You're such a loser, Henry. You've fallen for it, haven't you?
What?
Tyrone McLaren. Oh, that isn't even his real name.
I had Daddy's lawyer check him out.
He's a shonk and a crook.
I hope you check the fine print before you sign the contract. Don't worry, Henry. There's worse things than going bankrupt.
Oh, gosh.
Raph! Typical. Waits until we're in it up to our necks and then does a disappearing act.
It says here, Dad and I have to finance the whole tour ourselves.
So?
It's gonna cost us $100,000. If we haven't got the cash, Dad's gonna have to put up the house as capital. Please, Raph. Please.
I did tell you not to sign.
Raph, you've got to help us.
Yeah, Raph, help us.
Well, I might be willing to act as your legal advisor, Henry, provided you're prepared to abide by my conditions, of course. I've been studying law. It makes our rule book look like a comic.
I have to practice for 3 hours a day.
Oh, you'll get used to it. Sign it.
You've got to sign too.
Me?
You're not allowed to call Raph a moron, a brain donor, or a fusspot ever again.
No. Never, I promise.
And if the Grand Overseer finds out, you have to say it was all your fault. And Raph tried to stop you.
Cockroached if I do. Cockroached if I don't.
The back stairs, or do you want me to distract the front desk guy?
Distraction. It's more fun.
It's Henry, Tyrone.
Henry, what are you doing here?
Raphael, representing Henry Elgin. This is my assistant, Zephemia. Henry, you are a minor. You don't have to sign anything.
I am a minor.
Which is why we got your father to sign. His signature is legally binding. Have you been doing some research, son?
The contract is null and void.
The contract is null and void.
I don't think so, Henry.
We cite paragraph 3, clause D through G.
And I cite paragraph 3, clauses D through to G.
What is this?
Of the Fair Trading Act of 1983 and Miscellaneous Taunts and Flans, Volume 7.
Wow.
Very nice. On the other hand, Adroit del Fuego and Dictum ad absurdum.
Look that up.
Buyer beware. Well, I've enjoyed our little chat, so
Henry, outside.
I'll be back. Don't go away.
Something weird's going on here.
What do we do now?
I've prepared a contingency plan.
Yeah, but how's that going to help us?
Don't lose your nerve now, Dolly.
Where's my $100,000 signing fee?
Oh, Henry, don't try to kid a kidder.
I made some changes to the contract and You signed it.
That's forgery.
Want a bet?
Want to bet?
Don't move from that spot. Here it is, para 3, clause 4. Upon signature, Henry Elgin shall be paid $100,000.
Still want to bet, Mr. McLaren?
I don't know how you did it, kid, but you got me. You know, you're wasting your time in music. Become my lawyer and we can conquer the world.
Tell Tyrone his ride's going.
My arms are killing me.
2 days to go, darling. Weak as my slave. It's all here in the contract.
Sorry to interrupt, son, but
Take a break, Henry.
What's up?
Not you.
I've been thinking about this offer you had, and
Dad, it's okay. I'm not going.
the thing is, you're not. Why?
I just think I'm a bit young to miss any school. And it's a bit unfair to the other band members. One in, all in is what I say.
Very proud of you, son.
So I can still play in your band?
Yep, same deal as before, though. You have to practice.
Oh, yes.
So the megastar has crashed to the earth.
It wasn't fair to the other band members. Anyway, the school is far too important.
The guy was a con artist, and you're out on your ear.
I did learn something from it all, though. Being a good crook is like anything else. It takes practice.